Alrighty.
How are you doing?
Alrighty. I'm great. How are you?
How are you doing? Oh, pretty good, man. Pretty good. No complaints.
Awesome.
You are a little bit muffled, I will say.
Just a moment. I'm just still setting everything up.
No worries. You're good. You're good.
I think the
Oh,
room is
there you
ready
go.
for you, though.
All right. Join him. There we go. Go ahead and play that. Okay. Where is it? Okay. You see, I couldn't download this for some reason. The table itself, the link itself wouldn't work. Would you potentially be able to send me the file, or at least the image for the table?
I'm not even sure how to send anything like that. I can only get it off Workshop.
Oh shoot. Maybe you have an updated workshop link because the one that Bovine sent me didn't work.
Yeah, I'll have a quick squiz. Let's see, tabletop workshop.
Thank you.
Man, I haven't seen this one.
What time is it you where you're at?
It's noon.
Noon. Okay, so you're. I'm just curious. That's 5 hours ahead. Is it noon like on the 30th or noon the 29th?
30th.
So you're in Australia then?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Is there a way to like see my? Oh, here we go. My favorites. Well, that's why it's not there anymore. Yeah, it's no longer like on the workshop at all.
I'll just have to make a new one. I'll have to make one.
There is another one that got brought out that looks nicer, but has a like different layout. I think it's the one that JC was using.
Okay.
And I think people have been talking up another one that's just dropping that's got all the cards in like HD and stuff.
That would be good. That would be good.
Yeah, yeah. Alrighty, I think I am ready. I'm sure this is the correct deck. Not that I could tell because the wrong.
Let me verify that mine's right. Yep. We're all good here.
Yeah, yeah, mine's the correct one. Alright, and we also will want some dices.
Yeah. Rolling to see who goes first, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Off the table.
Oh, I'll have to re-roll.
A 20? Yeah, right.
Alright.
Alrighty. And sorry, do you want to go first or second, sir?
I'll go ahead and go second.
No worries. I guess we better deal the realms then.
Yeah, let's see what we get here.
We have to do our draw and decide what we're keeping before we see the realms, though. So.
Okay, sure.
I'll keep.
I will go ahead and keep.
Cool. Alrighty. Oh wow. Okay. We're starting rough.
Oh, good start. Good start. Right. I love it.
I will draw for turn. I will play my free card, which I think will be just a Spectite.
Okay.
And then wait, is Spectite even the right card? Yeah, it is. It's fine. I'll then pay 3 for Under the Hood, which will attach jump jets, and I'll draw a card. And then I'll pass turn.
Okay. All right, I'll go ahead and start with hypersynchro.
Yeah, that's a much better start.
Yeah, that's ideal. Then we'll go ahead and draw a card here.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, this is what I like to see. Hmm. All right, I'll go ahead and spend 2 to play Proto Sharks. You can't play any shifts on your next turn.
No worries.
And all right, and then I'll use my final AP here. Gosh, if I could get like, do you have like one of those counters, like the calculator things or whatever, one of those buttons instead of these? Because I like to have the what
I'll
is that
see
thing
if I can
called?
find
Uh,
something.
components
Ah,
and misc. I think there's like a tool thing or
I've
whatever. Let me
just
see
dropped
here.
one down.
Here
This?
we go. Perfect. Yep. So now I'm down to 1. I don't know. I just like to have visual reference. See how I change the. How do I change the size of it?
Great question. I think I have an idea. How big do you want it?
Perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect right there. All right, then I'll go ahead and draw a card, and that'll be my turn.
Cool. You'll have to, I think, discard. How many you got?
7.
7? Oh yeah, because you played the Proto Sharks. No worries. Alrighty. I'm going to start by putting down this, and then I think I will, I'll pay 1 to draw,
Okay.
and then I'll pay 1 to draw. And then I think I'll also pay 1 to draw. Alright, and then to go to the end of my turn, I'll discard some
All right.
cards. I think we discard 1. And, not sure on the second. I guess this doesn't help me right now. All yours.
All right. I'll go ahead and draw my card here. Excellent. Okay. And with, let's see what I can do here. Do you have a terrain bonus of any kind? Do.
No? Oh wait, do I? I
Well,
do. Yeah.
you do. You do have terrain bonus.
On my good car, yes.
Yep, not anymore.
While it remains in the current realm. Yeah, this is fine.
Okay. Down to 1, and I'll draw a card real quick. And let me verify. I might have to.
Yeah, it looks like 8.
Yep, I'll have to discard 1. That's fine. But. Yeah, we'll go ahead and discard that, and that'll be my turn.
Cool, no worries. Alright, I'm going to play this as my card for the turn, and I'm going to get my extra AP.
All right.
And then... I guess I will pay 2 for Guts. Guts to give air freshener to get back. I guess this one for now. Pay 1 to draw, and then pay 1 to draw. Nice. We'll discard this. Your turn.
All right. Draw my card here real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and bring in Anthracite.
Yep.
All right, and then with the 3 we have, we'll go ahead and play. Let's see here what we got. 4 there. We're gonna spend our 3 to play this on there, and that's gonna for Spire Solemn. That's gonna take
Oh, dodge
2
and
away from
disaster,
you.
that one.
Good job. All right, fantastic, and that will be my turn.
Awesome. Alright, I get to play another car. Let's see, what's in here? I think... I'll play Reverb as my next card.
Okay.
And then let's see, that's at 6. I guess I'll just pay all 4 to throw down this one.
Okay.
And I get to draw 2 cards.
All right.
And then it is your turn.
All right. I'll draw my card. All right. We're just going to go ahead and let's take a look here. Still got our 3 here. I like to see that. We're just going to go ahead and play Black Ice on you.
No worries.
And that's going to be my turn.
Cancel that one with the 2D charger.
All right.
Alrighty, I'll draw for turn. First up, I will move my car up to the next realm.
All right.
And I lose charger, shift. Alrighty, I will then play my car for the turn. I also have 2 tech. I get another point. Hey, lucky me.
Excellent.
Alrighty. Now, who do I wish to advance next? I think I'll pay 1 to draw. That's pretty good. I'll pay 3 to under the hood to put air freshener on this one.
Okay.
And then air freshener lets me get a card out of my grave, and I'm going to get back this Acceleracers.
All right.
And then I think I just pay the last one to draw. Perfect. Your turn.
All right. We're going to go ahead and play, what is that, RD04, and that allows me to salvage any mod lists in my... I don't think I have any mods in here, so we're all good in the hood. And then we'll go ahead and look and see what we got here. We'll go ahead and spend 3 on nano parasites.
And I'll put down my Acceleracers.
All right, that's out. Perfect. And then that'll be my turn.
Awesome. I'll draw for turn. This one moves up a realm. Oops, that's not what that's supposed to do.
Ah.
And then I'll lose the Acceleracharger again, which is fine. This doesn't move up a realm. What's this at? 4, and I need 6. Oh, and I have the track bonus. Okay. I do have options here. So this is currently a 4, 5, 6, 7. Doesn't get me far, but it's still, I think, the best car for this situation. Alrighty. It's a funky one. I'm gonna pay 4 to put down. Oh wait, I need to play my car for the turn. We will play this one.
Hollaback. All right.
I don't have. Oh, I do have. I get a mod back from my grave. Alright, I will pay 4 to play this Acceleracharger here on Reverb.
Okay.
And then that lets me play a shift on any vehicle for free. So I'll play it on this one. And then that lets me play this for free on this one, which then lets me get back my 2D Acceleracharger. I'll then pay 1 to draw. Your turn, buddy.
Hang on. What lets you bring back your 2D Acceleracharger? I'm curious.
The air freshener. Return 1 card from your junk pile to your hand.
Oh. Okay.
Very good.
Here we go. And we'll draw that one there real quick. All right. And then we'll go ahead and spend 1 to draw another.
Sure.
We'll spend 1 to draw another.
Yep.
Perfect. Bring that in. And that'll get me a team bonus there.
Yep, no worries.
All right. We're at 7, so I'll spend 1 to draw another.
Yep.
And let's see what I want to discard here. That could be useful. I'll discard that, and then I'll go ahead and spend 1 to draw another.
Yep.
That'll be the end of my turn here, but let me discard down to 7.
No worries.
Um, all right.
Cool.
We're all good.
Turn. I believe I'm actually at 6 now because I have 2 maniacs, 2 silencers, 2 teku. And then for my car for oh wait, I need to advance realms. This one advances, loses the fuck's sakes. Sometimes it does what you want, sometimes it doesn't. This one advances, loses this, and then I believe these 2 advance as well. Oh no, the reverb does not. Cool. And then my 1 car for turn will be synchro.
All right.
Alright. All these cards, I think. First up, I'm gonna... Is this the right... No, it's not. Awesome. Doesn't help me. Alright, I'll pay 2 to play... Jump Jets on this to draw a card.
Okay.
Oh, now that shows up. And then I think I will draw. I will draw. And then, ooh, that's perfect. I'll play Guts on this, which lets me play this one onto it.
Okay.
And then I believe that is going to be the end of my turn.
All right. For now, draw a card. All right. I'm going to go ahead and bring in Hyper High Voltage, and that'll get me up to, I believe, 5.
Yep, 2 deckers, yep.
Okay. Let's see here. Here. We'll go ahead and spend 3 on Meteor Shower.
Yeah, okay, I'll just lose that. That's fine.
All right. And then we'll go ahead and spend 1 to draw there.
Yep.
Perfect. And then I'm going to draw another, and then I'll discard down. Okay, I am all good.
Alrighty. We'll draw. What can I play? Not that one. I think I'm putting down... Oh, it's advancements first, right. So this one advances.
Yep.
And this one advances, but it loses most of its cards. Alrighty. And then I will be playing Excellium, which gets back a mod card from Grave. And I'll be getting back this one. Alrighty. I have 6. That one's not getting through just yet, but I don't really have anything to make it get through. I think I'll pay 1 to draw. Ooh.
Okay.
Does it help me? It does help me. I'll pay 2 to put this on here.
Okay.
And then I guess I pay 1 to draw. Pay 1 to draw. And pay 1 to draw. And then I can discard some cards. What do we not need? We don't need you. I don't think we need this. Or do we? Do we have enough maniacs? I don't think it's going to matter. Oops. So we'll discard that one. And then we don't need that. That puts me down to 7. And I'll pass turn.
Alright, I'll draw a card here.
Yep.
I'll go ahead and bring in Vectra. What is that? Vectra Celium. That's going to get me up to 6.
No worries.
Team bonus. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and let's see here. What do we have? We'll spend 2 on this. On Avalanche. Actually, you know what?
On that?
I don't want to spend it on that. I want to spend it on this one real quick.
That doesn't remove
Yeah,
it,
we'll put it on that one. No, it attacks the card's AP, I believe.
Yeah.
Not the AP, but the speed. Yeah. Doesn't remove it technically. Actually, yeah, I do want that gone. I don't care about that one. Okay, yeah. That gets rid of that, so that takes care of one of your air refreshers, so we'll do that.
Yeah, that's
instead.
fine. I'll take that.
Alright, we'll go down. There. Okay, and what do we have here? We'll go ahead and play Carnivorous Plants on that. That gets rid of that.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's for 2 there. And then we're down. I'll go ahead and draw 1.
Yep.
And I'll draw 1 more, and then that'll be my turn.
No worries. I will draw. Do I jump any realms? Not that one, not that one, not that one. Okay. Oh wait, that one. Yes. I get 1 out. Perfect. Perfect. That's a really nice draw.
Wait, how did you get that one up?
Because it was at... Oh, wait. Yeah. No, because it had this on it, so it makes it a 5.
Oh, you had Pulse Emitter. Okay, I saw the wrong one. My bad.
Alrighty. Actually, a lot of thought goes into this turn. That one I kind of need to do something with as well. I don't think it's as important as... okay, I'll pay 2 for guts.
Okay.
Just thinking on where the guts goes. I think I'll put guts on this to play air freshener, which then gets 1 back out of grave. And then what I get out of grave matters a lot. If I'm not mistaken, that gets me enough to win all the realms. So I guess I'm getting a dodging disaster.
Alright.
I'll then pay 3 to put this on here. And then I think I really do just pay one to draw. No worries. All yours, dude.
All right. We'll go ahead and bring in RDO 3v2 real quick.
Yep.
And I'll draw my card here.
Sure.
All right. And that gets us there. Let's see here real quick. Rook 1, 2. Trying to think what I want to play on here. Play Mechanoid Destroyer on there.
We will Dodging Disaster.
And then, of course, you'll play Dodging Disaster. That brings me down to 3. I'll take that. Oh, I can put it there, throw that in there. And then we'll go ahead and play. Let's see what else do we want to play here. I'll draw 1 real quick.
Sure.
There. And we'll draw 1 to go down there. And then we'll discard 1. And then we'll draw 1 more.
Yep.
And then we'll go ahead and do that and discard down, and that'll be my turn.
Cool. These will both move up realms.
All right.
We'll lose guts. Alrighty, and we're still on 6 because I played the extra silencer. I will play another silencer just because I've got.
Is 6 the max you can get?
You can get 7 if you have 2 of each team.
Okay, perfect.
I will pay 5 to put down a jump jets on this one. Jet thrusters, sorry.
All right.
So that'll be able to jump 2 realms next turn. And I'll pass turn.
Okay. All right, cool. We'll go ahead and draw real quick.
Yep.
We'll bring in Spinebuster. Spinebuster's my card. There we go.
I think I discarded my Spinebuster, didn't I? Oh no, it's up top.
Okay, let's see what we want to do here. So, I'm going to go ahead and let me see here real quick. Sleeper Strike.
Nice card. No.
I was hoping you would play that. I had a feeling. Okay, that brings me down to 1, and then I'll go ahead and draw 1.
You were hoping?
And that will be my turn.
Right.
Yes.
Alright, so start of my turn.
There's some hopeful optimism here.
Start of my turn, this will fire and go up. And then for the advancement phase, they'll both advance. So
that can jump 2 realms?
Yeah. So Jet Thruster happens at the start of the turn, just automatically advances. And then the Strata Thruster is removed, and then it goes on to the advancement phase.
It says it advances you to the next realm. That's all.
Yeah. So yeah, that happens at the start of the turn, and then you draw a card, and then you advance all vehicles.
I didn't know that, so I didn't know it jumped 2 realms. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then you got me there.
I had a second one ready to go anyway.
Interesting. Okay, I was trying out a new strategy. I just wanted to see how it works, but it appears you were well prepared for it.
Is that oops all hazards?
Yeah, everything hazards. I was trying to build up as much AP as I could and play as many cards on you that would debilitate you as possible.
Yeah. All right.
All right, here we go.
Game 2.
That real quick. Game 2, indeed. Let me delete these real quick.
place 4 realms away.
All right. And then we'll go ahead and roll again.
No, it's just your
after
choice.
This.
Your choice, buddy.
My choice.
Yeah. If you lose game 1, you get to choose for game 2.
I'll go ahead and go first this time.
No worries.
All right, here we go.
I'll be keeping.
Throw our cards there. Let's see if we want to do a mulligan here. Oh, I am ready.
Alrighty.
All
Oops.
right, let's see. What?
Easy one to start with. I keep pressing the 1.
Oh yeah, good way to start. All right, we're gonna go ahead and bring in.
Monopolity rules do not apply.
And we're gonna bring in Hyper Synchro that gets me out immediately.
Yep.
And we draw. Do we draw a card on the first one or no?
Yeah, you do. Yep.
Yeah, I think we do. Okay, here we go. Fantastical. All right, we're gonna go ahead and. What do we want? We'll play Jump Jets on it, and then we get 1 card for free.
Yep.
And what else do we want to play here? Draw 1 more.
Yep.
And then I'll decide if I want to go ahead and discard 1 here. All right.
Alrighty. I'll draw for turn. I like Synchro. It's a good card. Who also Synchro?
You got it too. Nice.
And I think I'm gonna start with just some protection. I'm gonna put this down.
Okay.
And I will pass.
All right. Go ahead and draw a card here real fast, and then we're going to go ahead and
move realms.
What do we want to play here? Vector Excellium, and then you salvage any mod from your hand. So I bring that back into my hand.
What did you get back? Sorry.
I got Wheel Shield.
What's that one do?
That was a mod.
Yeah, but what's it do? What's stats does it give? What effect does it have? All that sort of stuff.
Here, I'll go ahead and show you.
Okay, just a 1/2/1. No worries.
Yep. And then I'm going to go ahead and use. Actually, let me see here real quick. Let me just verify something. Oh wait, I get to advance. I forgot. Don't I get to advance synchro now?
You do. You do.
Okay, cool.
Oops. Oh my god, I do it every time. Another easy realm. Another fast realm.
Yep. What do I want to do here? Well, we're going to go ahead and do. Does a team bonus count if they're in the same realm? Like, do they have to be in the same realm?
No, they don't have to be in the same realm.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and play Hack Mimic on here. So that'll become a Teku.
Yep.
And then we'll go ahead and be here. Got one there. Let me see. No terrain bonus there, which is fine. That's a 4. And I'll go ahead and spend. Let me see what I want to spend here. I'll spend 1 to draw another card, and then I'll check and see what I want to keep here. Ooh, I like that. I don't want to get rid of that just yet. Okay, I'll go ahead and discard, and then I'm all good.
Alright, draw for turn. I'll start by advancing a realm. And then I'm going to play this and get my team bonus.
Nice.
And then this one is all mods all vehicles. Yeah, mod ability rules do not apply. Okay, so I will take advantage of that. Oh, will I? Not yet. I think I need to instead pay 3. And we're gonna just fire. Oh, not. We're gonna under the hood. And then under the hood will give us jet thrusters. I think I'll under the hood this and then put the jet thrusters here. And then I'll pay
Good call.
All yours.
All mine? Perfect. I'll go ahead and draw one real quick. Beautiful. And I think, yeah, this advances.
Yep. Oh my god.
Okay.
One of these days.
All right,
just so
cool.
used to pressing
I'll
one
go
to
ahead
draw.
and bring it in Carbide, Vector Carbide.
Sure.
And then we're going to go ahead and play. Let's see, what do we want to play here? What will help us a little bit? Oh, so this has the terrain bonus already, which is perfect. So that automatically helps. So this one, so Vector Carbide will advance next turn regardless. So I'm going to go ahead and just play Under the Hood on it.
Yeah.
And that's going to give me a free mod on any one of the in-play vehicles. And then I'm going to go ahead and play Strato Thruster.
Yeah, no worries. Have you changed deck?
And then that's going to... Yeah.
Oh, you're not supposed to change deck between individual games, my guy.
I thought you were allowed to do that.
You can between matches, just not between, like, individual games.
Don't believe I read that in the rules. Let me verify this is the same deck, because technically it wasn't all hazards in one of them. Let me see. Are they both the same deck? Let me verify that rule too. I'll ask
Yeah, no worries.
Space. Okay, cool. They are technically the same deck, just they're both basically the same. Let me verify. Load objects. Okay, cool. They're both 62 cards, so it's the exact same one. Okay. So I know I only had one 62 card deck. Yep, we're good. Same deck.
Same deck. Okay.
But I will clarify that with what's this race here? Are we alone? Alien? Okay, what were we doing? Where was I at?
You just played Under the Hood into Strato Thrusters.
Oh, okay, perfect. Okay, so we got one left. What do we want to do with it? That's a wheel type that actually might be kind of helpful. I'll just spend one, draw a card, and we will be Gucci.
Cool. Alright, my turn. This one will fire the jet thrusters in advance, and then I'll draw for turn, and then I'll advance my cars. And then I get to play one for turn. Should be trying to grab another team here. I think I'm just going to grab this one to the field.
Good call.
It's pretty decent.
True Iridium, I like it.
And then... I do have options. I think I'll pay 4 to play this and get back the
Air refresher, good call.
and I'll get back under the hood. And then that's going to be the end of my turn.
Oh, Redski. And we'll draw our card here real quick. All right, and then technically this advances and this advances too, and with
Yep.
the Strato Thruster, it advances 2 realms.
Does it get through the second one? Also, so Strato Thruster will fire at the start, so it loses that, and then it doesn't get through this realm.
All right. It will. It will. It loses that counter. But I still keep team bonus because it's a silencer. So there
Yep.
we go.
Yep.
All right. And I'll draw my card. Wait, did I already draw a card for this hand? Yeah, I think so. We're good. What I want to do. Hmm. What to do here? All right, we'll go ahead and spend 4 on this to go ahead and bring a card back from the junk pile.
Absolutely.
Okay. Bring that back.
Yep.
Okay. And that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. We will draw. We will advance nothing. Oh, this one. This one advances. Good, good. And then I'll play my 1 card for the turn, which I believe will be this one to get back my Strato Thruster.
Ooh. There you go.
I don't think I'll be using it this turn, but hey, it's an option. I'll pay 2 to put this on here and draw a card. And then
Yeah, that's a good call.
that was a really good draw, and I know it was a really good draw if I didn't do anything else. I guess we will pay 1 to draw, and then pay 1 to draw, and then I can get rid of something. I guess it's this. Puts me to 7. Yeah. That'll be the end of my turn.
All right. We'll draw our card here. Let's see. What do we want to do? Okay. Let me verify this real quick. We'll go ahead and play Navigator on here. And that allows me to play a shift card for free on any vehicle. So I'll go ahead and play. What do we want to do here? Which one needs help the most? We'll play Under the Hood on here, and that allows me to play a mod for free on one of my in-play vehicles. So that'll get that out of there. And then that'll need help escaping there. So is mod ability apply? Mod ability rules do not apply. Beautiful. So in that case, then This is an interesting choice here. So that would technically get me out of there, but that wouldn't help me. Give myself some type of favor here. All right, we'll play this on there, and that will be my turn.
Alrighty. I will draw, flip these up, and this will advance. Hey, we got it right this time. Oh, okay. Interesting. I'll play my 1 car for turn. Choose this one. I will then, I think, pay 2. Oh, does this advance too? No, not quite. Annoying. I will pay 3. Sorry, for under the hood on this.
Good
to
call.
play Strata Thruster on this. And then I'll pay 1 to draw. And that's the end of my turn.
All right, we'll advance that, take the Acceleracharger off, and then we'll advance this.
Yep.
Nope, not back in the hand, in the discard pile.
Jesus, so many roads. Like basically
That's kind of helpful
all
in some way.
paved.
And now we'll draw my card here. Let's see what we got here. That gets out there, that gets out there.
3 of them are paved performance. What the hell, man?
I know, that's actually kind of crazy. Okay, so that's beautiful, actually. 7, so that's got 7 there. We'll play 1 for 4-wheel steering. That'll get that out next turn, or at least on the next realm. That'll bring me down to 3 here. And what else do we want to play? You have to get 3 cars out, so we're going to try to get this thing some attention too.
You got 3 Strata Thrusters?
Maybe
have
that might be the way to
that
go.
Shit.
I'll spend 1 to draw. It's kind of useful. I'll draw 1 more. That's useful as well. And I'll draw 1 more. And let me discard 1 here real quick. See if it'll be of any use to me. In this particular instance, I don't believe it will be. All right.
That's it.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alrighty, we draw for turn. And we're gonna get out of the realm. Kind of regret not keeping a car in hand before, because I have not seen one since. Also, this will get out. Get to here. Not out, but there. And this also advances. Crazy. Now, if only we could do it again.
There you go.
Guts the Strata Thruster. And then what does this need to get out? Oh, oh, okay, it's already there. That's so good. Alright, I guess I win the game, so I'm just gonna draw for protections. Draw 2.
I don't believe you win yet.
Pretty confident. All yours.
All right, thank you. This gets out. There we go. This advances.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Draw our card here real quickie. There we go. And that'll get out on the next turn. All right, what do we need here? We need this card to go. We'll just draw one here real quick. Discard. Does that meet terrain bumps? No, it does not. Okay, I'll spend one to draw another. Wow, that's actually crazy. The same one. Well, we'll go ahead and spend that on Wheel Shield, and that'll be my turn.
Cool.
And from what I'm understanding, that'll also be the game.
I've still got one more realm.
Okay.
This one moves to the last realm though.
All right, Ski.
And then I think we will just pay 2 for insurance.
Never hurts.
And then pay 2 for more insurance, and I'll draw a card.
Yeah, no, you're getting stacks here. Yeah, no hazard's gonna do me any favors right now. You're just gonna be able to counter all of them.
Not when I've got
doesn't matter what I play.
3 counters in hand. Yeah.
Oh yeah, exactly. You've got 3 counters that turn into like 6 because they'll just replicate themselves and come back from the dead every time, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Definitely interesting learning experience though, for sure. I'll still see what I can do here with this final turn.
No worries.
Is it my turn?
Oh, yeah. Has been for some time, I think.
Oh, okay, cool.
Sorry.
Okay. I didn't know you were doing anything. Okay, this gets out. All right. Gonna draw a card here. Ooh. Play Guts here. And then we'll spend on... Get a free one here. Bot ability. Anything that can stack here would be great. Play arrow package. My ability will not apply, but it will not matter. Costed me 2. Draw a card just to see if anything happens. It's not going to matter, but I'll go ahead and bring in Spectite.
Yep.
Any number listed in speed. Okay. I'll just bring that back because why not? And that gives me... So let's see what we can play here. Yeah, it won't be enough. I'll spend 1 to draw another card.
No worries.
Won't do anything there. I'll spend 1 to draw another just to see what I could have got. And that, let me verify, I can just draw down to... And that's it.
Cool. I'll move up to the last round and take the win.
All right. GG's.
GG, man.
How did you build your deck? I'm just so curious right now. How did you
Um,
do that so well?
so I play a lot of card games. I spent about 2 hours reading every single card in the game. Decided what the best
Oh my
40 cards
gosh!
were, and went
Wow.
from there. This was the last
Dang. All
tournament.
right.
I've made, I think I've changed 3 cards since then. But yeah, the core of the deck is pretty simple. I think the game, being that there was only one set of only about 200 cards, it's really easy to solve what is the best cards in the game.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to go through. I tried to like make my deck hazard heavy because I thought I could just destroy all your cards and hopefully just sneak through,
Yeah.
but that didn't end up working out. And it's interesting. All right, I'm gonna study this and I'm gonna see what I can learn. I appreciate it, man.
No worries.
Good game, man.
GG.
Have a good one. Peace.
Alright, now to confirm. This is not the same deck. There's no world where this is the same deck. There's not a single fucking hazard in here. Like, we saw how many hazards he played game 1. It was, the entire deck was hazards. So he definitely did change deck between games and then just lied about it. And I knew that he did because he had a 62 card deck, a 63 card deck game 1 and a 62 card deck game 2. So yeah, that was cool. I think we are going to move over to the other game for a bit, Clash. I wouldn't mind playing some Clash. So we will Clash. But yeah, that definitely was just not the same deck. Like, he went from having multiple hazards to 0 hazards. Literally 0 hazards, not a single hazard in the deck. So, in fact, a lot of the cards were very similar to my deck. That's cool. Oh, mod ability rules apply. What a bad effect. Alright, I'll update my stream settings. I've accidentally bumped Logitech. Cool. Now moving over to Clash. What deck do we want? We do not want that. We want the good deck. I might even just like only do one. Might just do one game. You know what? I might actually just end it here, I think. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to end the stream here, just purely because I've got my camera issues and everything else going on. It has been an hour, so it's a nice standard size game of Acceleracers TCG. Night all.